Hello and welcome to NCTV episode 74, which is all about maintaining or improving your balance as you age. As we get older, we can start to feel a bit more unsteady on our feet, which inevitably creates concerns about falling. In fact, whilst you may not notice it too much, balance usually starts to deteriorate from about the age of 25. All of us have taken a tumble at some point in our lives, but as we grow older, the risks associated with having a fall becomes greater. We lose physical strength and bone density, our sense of balance deteriorates, and we take longer to recover from a fall. Research shows that 1 in 3 adults over 65 and over half of people over 80 will have at least one fall per year. Most of the time, these don't result in serious injury, but there's always a risk that a fall could lead to broken bones, and it can cause the person to lose confidence, become withdrawn, and feel as if they have lost their independence. The good news is, though, that there are lots of simple things that you can do to help keep you steady. Things like your balance, strength, endurance, and flexibility can all be improved at any age. Whilst it may seem counterintuitive, moving more is the best thing that you can actually do to stay mobile and independent as much as possible for as long as possible. Being active can help you maintain your strength and flexibility and improve your energy levels so that you can carry on doing the things that you enjoy. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have to do vigorous exercise. It could just be finding ways to try and move a little bit more throughout the day in whatever way works for you. Doing housework, walking to the shops, or even just trying a few chair-based exercises are great ways of staying active. Essentially, doing any amount of activity is actually better than nothing. When it comes to balance and activity, the old axiom, move it or lose it, certainly rings true here. In terms of classes or activities that you can do that are good for your balance, flexibility and coordination, the likes of Pilates, yoga and Tai-Chi fit the bill well. And if performed a couple of times a week, you'll be certainly able to reap the benefits. When it comes to activities that improve your strength, as well as balance and posture, these could be using the stairs frequently, performing a repeated sit-to-stand exercise where you say take 10 repetitions of sitting to standing and without using your hands if possible. Also going for walks, playing badminton and dancing are great. These activities are also helpful if you have any conditions that cause stiffness in the joints, such as osteoarthritis. 5 other specific balance exercises, just to mention, that can come in useful are 1. Calf raises, where you go up onto your tiptoes for a set, 2 sets of 10 repetitions. 2. Standing on one leg for 10 seconds, 3 times for each leg. 3. Heel to toe walk for 20 paces. 4. Side steps, 10 each way to one side of the room and back. And 5. Step ups performed in a slow controlled manner 5 times for each leg. For all of these, be sure to also have something nearby that you can use to support you if need be. The best way to make exercise a habit is to keep it simple and realistic. Once you know what kind of activity is right for you, start gently and build up gradually, and aim to do a little bit more each day. Remember to always begin any exercise with a warm-up to prepare your body, and finish with a cool-down exercise too. If you do experience any chest pain or feel faint, make sure you stop exercising and contact your doctor. It's also worth noting that the day after you've done some exercise, your muscles may feel a little bit stiff, but know that this is normal and shows you're actually benefiting from the activity. There are, of course, other causes for a loss of balance related to eyesight, hearing, and even your feet. So it's worth having these checked to help reduce any risk of falls. Aside from that, managing your medicines can also be helpful. Certain medications or combinations of these, as well as poorly controlled diabetes or having low blood pressure, can make you feel faint or dizzy. So have your prescription reviewed regularly by your doctor. Another way you can prevent falls or minimise injuries, if you do, is by keeping your bones strong. And aside from exercise, This can be achieved through certain foods or supplements containing vitamin D and calcium. Calcium can be found in dairy products, fish, fortified cereals and breads, pulses, and nuts, for example. And vitamin D in oily fish, eggs, and short periods of sun exposure between March to October. One obvious but often overlooked way of protecting yourself from losing your balance and falling is by checking your home environment, looking out for things that could cause you to slip or trip. A few things that could help, maybe having a bedside light or a torch if you need to get up in the night, keeping your stairs free of clutter, keeping floors clear of wires and other hazards, having non-slip mats under rugs or in the bath, and keeping your garden path clear of moss. And that concludes this week's instalment of Bite-Sized Bits to help your health flourish. Bye for now.